So last time, right-hand test, and the null, as always, theta equals 0. It's not theta not equal to 0. It's actually theta greater than 0. Right-hand, and after minus before, the after exam scores better than before because of the practice test, that is the underlying treatment or effect that we are wanting to study. The claim is that the practice test increases actual exam scores. Our conclusion, not enough evidence to support the claim. And we did the exact test. Now we can do a large sample approximation. So we have to find the standardized test statistic. What is the standardized test statistic? Z. We call it standardized because we are subtracting the mean dividing by the standard deviation. So T, the actual exact test statistic minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. It's a Z-score. So what is the mean for Fisher's sign test?
So n over 2.
N over 2. The variance is n over 4. Sample size is 7 over 2. I get 3.5. 7 over 4, 1.75. So the Z-score, 5 minus 3.5 divided by, don't forget the square root of 1.75, because what we have is the variance. To find the standard deviation, we have to take the square root of variance. (1.5) divided by square root of 1.75. So what do we get? One point one. Three.
I mean 1.13.
Okay, 1.13.
Did you actually do that like in your head?
Yeah.
All right, man. There's no way how.
No way how?
No, like there's no way how you just like get that.
So 1.5 square root of 1.75. Square root of, excuse me, the nearest one is 1.69. 1.69, the square root would be 1.3, 1.5 over 1.3 would be 1.1 something.
Freaking big brains. You
know. So we have the Z-score, right-tail test. So the rejection region has to be on the right-hand side. And what was that answer? Last time, 105?
Yeah, 105.
How do we find that critical value? What did we use in our calculator? Inverse norm. We always enter the area below. If the area above is 0.05, the area below is 0.95, 0 and 1, and 1.65, approximately. So 1.65 over here the test statistic is over there. Did the test statistic fall in the rejection region? No. So we do not reject no, indicating that there is not enough evidence to support the claim, just like the exact test. And if we want to find the p-value, what function should we use?
Normal study. Normal study.
Starting point 1.13, area above the test statistic. So E99, 0 and 1. What do we get?
1292.
0.1292. Good. So in practice, given the choice between the exact test and the standardized test, sure, one can go with that, but that is just an approximation. And you can go with that if the assumptions are satisfied and you have a sufficiently large sample. That's not the case here. Yes.
I just can't see it. What are you doing almost again? What are the parameters?
So the starting point, it is the area above the test statistic. So you start at the test statistic, end at infinity, E99, 0, 1. So in practice, we should probably go with vicious sign test, the exact test, because the sample size is small. We don't have to make any assumptions. Does that make sense? Okay.